This just screams desperate. That's like the first comment I see over here on Twitter, right? Should have been revealed in a Fantastic Four end credit scene or something. This feels very desperate. I don't disagree. Um, this is definitely, in my mind, Marvel is not what it was 15 years ago. You know, when in the early days of Marvel, they were scratching, right, and they were putting out fun films. I quite enjoyed all the early Marvel films, but it wasn't until Iron Man that they had their first bona fide like hit, where it like just came out swinging, and they went, "Oh crap, we can actually." This like looks like this is going to be popular. Let's make more of these, and let's add in these characters, and built out the Avengers. And once the Avengers finished up, no one has really cared about the franchise as much as they did, because that initial run, running up to Endgame, and those final two films, that was it, as far as myself and many other fans were concerned. And yes, Robert Downey Jr. was an integral part of that part of the franchise and that entire film arc. As like probably I would argue that he was the central character. Now I know he was paid as like the central character, and he was in I think every single film. Um, but at the same time, been there, done that. You had your time in the sun. It's time for Marvel and Disney and whatever to find, a new path for the franchise. And they have done so with the Disney Plus shows, which, love them or hate them, they are produced with passion. And I've quite enjoyed most of them, not all parts of all of them, but they have still been very entertaining to watch. I did enjoy like the Netflix shows more, like when we got Daredevil, Punisher, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and the Iron Fist and the Defenders. Those were fire, man. That was like adult style Marvel that I quite enjoyed. And I was very disappointed to see that era go away. Also, Agents of Shield was a lot of great fun too. Anyway, Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Doom is just, it does feel desperate. I don't disagree with that comment. It feels like they are looking for a gimmick to try to bring back the my generation of fans, the people. I don't When I say my generation, it sounds like my age group. I don't know that it's necessarily my age group as much as it is just we've already seen the part of the franchise that we wanted, and we got everything we wanted out of it, and we've moved on to other things now. It's like, the Avengers arc took up 15 years of time, maybe, I don't know, give or take a year or two somewhere in there. But it was a long period of time of watching the various Avengers characters pop into films and eventually cohesively work together as the Avengers. And it was a fun ride, but I don't need to watch Marvel every day for the rest of my life. Like I like to enjoy lots of other stuff. And it's just the same. I'm very happy with getting more Star Trek and Star Wars content. But even as much as I love those franchises, I don't watch like all the animated stuff. I watch some of the animated stuff. So it's like, it's great to be living in a time when we get more of everything, but I would much rather have seen an unknown, not even an unknown, not when I say unknown, I don't mean unknown actor, but like someone had mentioned Cillian Murphy as Doom, and I went, that's an interesting casting choice. But to bring Robert Downey Jr. again back like this, the comments are not being kind. You either die or you either die or a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Um, oh man, I think Disney looking at his pay requirements are like, oh my god. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. I think this sums up the idea of Robert Downey Jr. playing Victor Von Doom in the Marvel line quite nicely. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Hang on, I need a moment. I need a moment. That's probably the best comment that I've seen all morning. The Tropic Thunder reference here for Robert Downey Jr.'s character. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be able to get over that. Like, subscribe, hit the bell on everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Daily streams here on Twitch. I gotta go. I'm gonna laugh for the next 20 minutes about, about that.